Got this great little gadget that I've had for a long time now, and I liked it so much I went and bought another one. And what I like about it so much is it lets me create just simple video with my cell phone like I'm doing right now, but it's not shaky, it's not moving around, and as a matter of fact I don't even have my hands. Sure, it's a tripod, but it's the most awesome little tripod you could ever use for your cell phone. And let me just show it to you. This is what it looks like. Okay, so one of the most awesome things about vlogging is being able to do it easily on the go, and sometimes at a moment's notice. When the moment arises, you want to be prepared, and the best camera, like they always say, is the camera that you have with you. So these are my two vlogging rigs. Everybody's on a budget, and some people are on a very tight budget. So here are a couple of options for a couple different budgets if you're just starting out. And, you know, let's take a further look at these. Okay, so all the video that I've shot today was taken on this smartphone with the Rode VideoMic Me. And this is actually what fits my budget, is a Canon M3 with the Video Micro, but this is what I have with me all the time. I am able... Okay, so there is my most basic vlogging setup with a smartphone. And I'm just going to show you real quick how simple it is to assemble that. This is great if you're on a budget. Okay, so I'm going to run through these real quick, all the items that I have for my simple vlogging setup. First is the Joby tripod. That comes with the mount for the phone. That's together, okay? Then, of course, you have your smartphone. It can be an iPhone. It can be, you know, I have an Android phone. Then I have two different mics. I have the Rode lavalier, and I have the Rode VideoMic Me. And, of course, it has the windscreen on it right now. And I leave the windscreen on most of the time because I'm usually outdoors. Last but not least, generic rubber band. Okay, so that's what you need to set this whole thing up. Now first, let's look at the Joby tripod, because there's a very, very important aspect about this. First, we're going to look at how simple this is. It opens up like this, opens like this, and depending on what your phone size is, some phones you can even leave in the case. My phone, I cannot do that. I take it out of the case. But here's the very, very important safety feature that's going to help save your phone from getting trashed. And that is, this clips in like this. Hope the camera can get that there. And it unclips by pushing that button. Now, what happens is, if you're actually walking around holding the camera, which you're going to do, because the tripod not only serves as a tripod, it serves as a handle to hold the camera. If you touch this and it's not locked, your phone goes out and going to hit the ground, you're going to crack your screen. So the very first thing you have to learn to do is, as soon as you put this in and clip it, I don't know if the camera can pick it up, but there's actually a little padlock symbol right there, and you just turn that a little quarter of a turn, and now you can't lose your phone. Okay, so with that said, let's take this back out, and we're going to put our phone in. And for my particular phone, I have to be careful of my power button. I don't want to. And then to help hold the phone in here, just in case, because I'm rough and tumble, I like to put a rubber band around it. It doesn't affect anything. And to go one even better, I just like to kind of do something like this. Just to help hold it in there so it can't fall out. Okay, so now And the first thing we do is lock it, and there we go. We're ready to start recording. And of course, with the Jobys, you can move it. You can put this thing any configuration. I've put it on trees, fence posts, set it on the ground, hook it on the car door for doing stationary shots. And it's great not just for the video, it's also great for doing still shots. You want the best still shot that you can make is by having your camera fixed on a tripod. That goes for a big DSLR, same thing for a cell phone. So the VideoMic Me. The VideoMic Me is awesome. Let's look at that a little closer. Okay, so if we take the windscreen, pops off, very simple. And so how this works is this, and mine is new, so it's a little tight, but this slides off and it slides on. Now you also have a headphone jack in the back of this. So if you want to do listen to the sound on playback without taking the mic off, or if you want to hear the sound while you're doing it, you can. So let's, now how this attaches. If you're going to do selfie video and you're going to be looking at the screen of the phone, obviously you would want the microphone facing towards you. But if you're going to be using your back camera and taking video the other way, you want it facing away. All you do is plug it in. It's very simple. Plug it in and then just bring it down to the point where it starts to pinch the screen. And it doesn't have to, you don't have to really smash it or pinch it tight, just enough to hold it. And that's it. You're ready to, so if you want to move around, do like this. If you want to bring your legs out, sometimes I put that third leg back towards me like this, and you can do some, it's not going to be like a gimbal, and it's not a Steadicam, but it's what you have to work with. And you want to move around nice and simple like that. Obviously, if you need to switch it. You're going to do some front facing, back facing. It's as simple as that. You just flip it around and you pinch it just a little bit like that, and it's nice, tight and steady. And I mean, it doesn't fall out. Do whatever you want, twist it around, shake it. It moves around on the tripod, and this bounces around a little bit, you see on the rubber band, but you're pretty safe with it. And I'm not going to hook the lavalier up here, but obviously lavalier is very simple. It goes in here, it connects to you. Doesn't have a very long cord, but it is long enough that if you just want to, you're doing some speaking and you want to be nice and clear and you want to drown out background noise, the lavalier is perfect for that. It has a little windscreen that comes with it, and it's awesome. I actually have had the lavalier for quite a while. I even use it on my PC at home if I'm doing video into the PC. Now, the one thing you need to know is the lavalier comes specifically for a smartphone, meaning it has a special jack that is set up so there's 3 contacts here. 2 for your headphones, right and left channel, and 1 for the microphone. Okay, so in order to plug it into a PC or any other device pretty much other than a smartphone, you need to have 2 contacts. See the difference? This one's, they're about the same length, but there's 3 contacts on the mic, and this reduces it to 2. Unfortunately, they charge you an extra $15, $16 just for this. Kind of a crappy thing on Rode's part. I would think they would just package that all together in one thing and charge you, just charge you the extra 15 bucks. You need it. You're going to need it. You're not just going to use this microphone in a smartphone. You're going to eventually use it in a PC, in a camera. Like if I want to connect it to this camera, I'm shooting this, by the way, with the M3. So, okay, that's it. That's my simple vlogging setup. It is Joby tripod, a rubber band, a smartphone, 2 microphones, and I use whichever one serves the purpose at the time. Okay.